So just last part from this one. So it's a well IT framework of this one ISACA. We already know what is well IT. Basically, it's a standard. I have also discussed in the previous classes. So why do these people like basically the services delivered by the IT? Actually, it's very like very confusing to business. Okay, some of the research says that 20% of the IT expenditure is wasted. Okay, and also that we also know that 65% of the IT projects are delayed, or it is it's a scrap, it's scrapped, means it is stopped from doing it. So how does it add the value to it? Okay, so there is no benefit like giving the using the IT services then, but it's not so. We are also aware, though this research says that 20% of the IT projects have been wasted, expenditure have been wasted, and also the 65%. But still, we have a good example for like companies like IBM and HSBC, then also different companies TCS, Accenture, Wipro. So we have good companies. We are aware their benefit and proper strategic IT governance investments. Okay, so what makes it right? What like why do people go for this IT frameworks and everything? So basically, they bridge the gap between the management and the IT team. Okay, so that they are the IT management. It's able to achieve the business outcome. So basically, it's not just about the technology and implementation. Like it's like you are twisting the value through the IT equipped organization. You're adding value. This IT part adds value to the organization. Now, what are the most challenging part is that this IT can, if not used properly, can really be a curse to the organization, but if used properly it can add the reward to the organization. Okay, with proper governance, if there is a proper governance between the management and the IT team, then that completely support the management. So if there is an IT governance rules are there, principles are there that completely support the management, then the organizations can really benefit from such kind of principles management. Then now after before, what happens, organizations like have felt like for a well organized governance approach. So for this purpose, this well IT framework was used. So what is this well IT framework? It's nothing but a set of principles or processes, okay, that helps the management to understand the process. So we have one diagram now. Let's move here. Okay, so basically this is the diagram for the well IT framework. So here in the last previous classes, when we discussing about the the approaches, while the well IT was there, also issues in there, and we also study about the COVID. Now this well IT and COVID, these things complement each other. Like well IT basically focuses on the strategy, while providing it, like it will provide a framework also for high quality IT services. Okay, and these are both in both the business and the economic stand. Well argument, like it augments the COVID well, it will like work in hand with the COVID. So they that is why they said that they work in complement with each other, they complement each other, means they enhance each other. If well IT is used along with COVID, they will enhance each other. It will help the IT professional to get the maximum returns from their IT investments. Now, initially, this Validity framework covered only new investments. Okay, but the current version, it also includes the IT. Like apart from the new investments, it also includes the services, IT services, and assets and other related resources and investments. So it basically provides a wide range of operational portfolios. Now, here this well IT and COVID, they have a very synergic relation. Okay, there are four questions that need to be these two frameworks answer. First is based on the strategy, are we doing the things right? Okay, so this is a strategy. This is a question answered by the well IT framework. And also like, are we doing the things right? This is the question answered by the well IT. And are we getting the benefits? Obviously, if you are doing the things right, so you need to ask that whether you are getting the benefits or not. Okay, so that is the that falls on the first one is the strategy, and second one is the value. And the last two questions, the two categories, there architecture and delivery. So architecture, like, are we doing in the right way? So the question is that, are we doing in the right way? And delivery, are we getting them done well? So these things are answered by COVID. Now we will see one diagram is there in your assembly. This is not here. Okay, I'll show you one diagram. I hope everyone is able to see this one, the PDF. So this is like the strategic questions I was telling about. These two questions you can see here, the strategic question that is about the investment and the value question. These two questions are like answered by the well IT. Okay, so what are the questions is there? So it whether it is lined with our vision, not with our vision, with the means the organization, consistent with the our business principles. Now, whether it contributes to our strategic objectives. Every organization, when it starts, it had some like basic objective. What is the goal of our organization? Why are you starting it? Okay, so everything needs to have some objective. So now it provides optimal value at affordable cost at an acceptable level of risk. It tries to give the most benefit at an affordable cost. Okay, then the value question is a clear and shared understanding of the expected benefits. So when there is a value added, so we know that we have to question ourselves like what are the benefits, like if we are having an organization, if we are following and we are running an organization, what should the what should be the benefits coming from that organization, right? So that is why a clear and shared understanding of the expected benefits should be there. Then accountability, clear accountability for realizing the benefits. Like sometimes, see, whenever you start a business, the benefits does not like profits, you don't understand then and there. Okay, it does take some time, but you should have a clear accountable, like whether we are on profit or at loss. Okay, then if there is relevant metrics is there, we go for some like mathematics also. And then an effective benefits realization process over the full economic life cycle of the investment. So we, after we go for like in software engineering, you studied about that Gantt chart where we have where the project started. Similarly, here also for this we develop a metric, so that we get a clear picture about the value added or loss, so that we, anyone who sees it from the team, then they are able to get a rough idea from it. So these are the two questions, the types of questions like the strategic question and the value. These are answered by the well IT team. Next is the architecture question, like is line with our architecture, then consistent with our architecture principles, contributing to the population of the architecture, and in line with our initiative. So are basically this means that are we doing the things in the right way? Are we producing the work we are doing is we are doing in a right way or not? So this falls under this architecture. So this is answered by the one more standard, or which is in line with the validity, that is the COVID. Okay, COBIT, COVID. Now the deliver question, this is also the, do we have the effective and disciplined management, delivery and change management process, competent and available technical business resources, and the required capabilities, the organizational changes required to leverage capability. So basically, the like are these are talking about the resources, right? The people, the human, the machines we have. So that means, are we doing the things? Like, are we getting the things done right? Right. So this thing, these two question, architecture question and this deliver questions, falls under this to COVID. Okay, these are the questions answered by the COVID, and the earlier two one, that is the strategic and the value questions, are answered by the well IT. Now moving to the PPT again. Now there are few key terms in Well IT framework. Okay. Now before that, before moving to this PPT, I was also want to talk that like what is the purpose of like Bell IT framework. So basically it's like helps in identifying identifying and execute the investments, okay, and it also helps in the regulating the assets. And also if we have a proper like Bell IT framework, then we can optimize the values by using the resources properly. Now what are the benefits of adopting the Well IT is there? So basically it helps if you are using this kind of standard, so you get into the what is the risk associated with it, what is the cost associated with it, like you have a proper insight of the uh, organization. Next also the of the project, and also the like it helps in managing the informal decision, all the informed decision whatever you have, which have been informed by the management, like they can have a proper understanding of it. And also it helps help desk owners to understand the value of the service, like every company has some shares, right? So what will be the value of those shares are understood well by the adopting the Well IT frameworks. Now coming to the terms, we have first is the project. So what is a project? Basically nothing, we know that in a simple terms a project is a set of activities, right? So which will deliver like a definite capacity, right? That is why a project is simpler. When we design it in a normal class also, we know when we are go for like we say that you have a mini project class, you have a major project class, what we do a certain activities, right? So so that is known as the known as a project, basically a set of activities. Next after this we have a program. So program is basically a grouping of the interdependent projects. So see, some projects may be there which are dependent on the other projects. So if we group that project, is known as a program. For example, you can take suppose like how can I say that, yeah, you people, like every people in your, maybe like not a good example, but just think about it. When you do your major project in your class, everyone will do different project, right? Probably in groups or individual projects. So that projects like they are like not interdependent, but they are different projects that falls into what program? Your MCA program. Okay, so MCA programs got some projects, we'll say that. Okay, similarly in any company also there may be some one project is there for developing for developing any software, another project is develop for delivering, it's not delivering, maybe for, let me say that not daily, but one project you have created for software, like any software, and other is for demonstrating so basically interdependent, right? So there is some relation is there, so that things come under the same program, maybe IT team program or something. Like there is various programs helped in IBMs and every these big companies, okay. And the last one is the basically the portfolio. So what is a portfolio? So basically it's a grouping the objects, like grouping the same objects of interest, okay. The objects of interest together is known as portfolio, okay. So it is basically managed and monitored to optimize the business value, okay. A set of activities is known as project, and set of project is known as program. And this with some interdependent dependencies. And this portfolio is nothing but a group of objects with similar interest, is known as portfolio, okay. Next, this Well IT basically has some follows some principles. Well IT is like comprise this Well IT principles also has many principles authority. Some of it like that investments will be managed as a portfolio of interest. Okay, so this entire investment things will be managed as a portfolio. Portfolio just we now studied that is nothing but a group of objects, right, or with similar interest. Now, IT enabled investments basically they will be like held as a portfolio of investments and will be managed and evaluated and then compared. Okay. So now also next is that the IT enabled investments will include like set a full scope of activities like to achieve the business values. So ultimately, why do we go for this IT governance? Because obviously to increase the business value of an organization. If that if IT governance rules does not add any like benefit to the organization, it's of no use, right? So that is done by the well IT. Also, the IT enabled investments will investments will be managed through full economic cycle. So we, if there is a proper standard is there, we know how much money has been spent, where it has been invested, how much profit we have gained. So we are aware of all these things. And then this delivery like this value will delivery practice will recognize three different categories of investments that will be evaluated differently. Now we'll study about the wait, last is the well IT framework, or it's basically well IT domain. So it will include three things like value governance, portfolio engagement, and the investment management. So basically, the key focus of the value management objective is to ensure that the like enterprise gets the optimal value at a very reasonable cost. Okay. Now this to make it possible, like if that is to make it possible, we go for this three principles: value governance, we go for these three processes. First is the value governance, then portfolio engagement, and last is the investment management. Okay. So this well IT process like as per the like dictionary like definition, if we go, we know that a process is basically a series of some activities. Okay, so just we discussed. Okay, so now these activities will interact with each other as some like predefined set or some regulatory objectives. Like okay, then they can part from obviously if you have a process, there will be some we know now C programming also. Just think of the if you have a like input, there will be some sorry, if you have a process, there will be some input and there will be some output. Okay, based on and the output will be produced based on the operations you try to do on that process. Now if the process basically is an intermediate, then inputs like for such processes will be an output from another process. So this all about elaborates the so this everything's like elaborates the like what is the well IT framework of ISCA. So this is like a, complete standard like which is basically it is said that is the answer to the prayers for the because for the basically I management people. Why? Because now they can track what are the like that IT is not a wastage, but it is obviously adding benefit to the organization or like it is a curse to the organization because these standards help them keep track of everything. So this was all about your module one. So we are over with the module one today. So there are a few questions also. You can just go through these questions like and try to solve all these things. Okay, I am not discussing. If you want to go, can anyone tell me? Just now only I discussed. State the name of all groupings of the object of interest to the business investment programs. IT-based services resources are managed and monitored for business optimization purpose. Can tell me what is the answer? Can anyone tell me what is the answer? No one. The people are sleeping. Okay, it's a portfolio, right? Just now I said portfolio is that meaning that it's me
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, because it means object
Okay.
of interest, right? Anything. So quizzes are there, simple things. So I would prefer that you go through the SLM material to have a depth understanding of it. Okay. And what are this one? This is also very easy. What are the three keys terms of Well IT framework? Can you tell me what is the three key terms for Well IT framework? Anyone? See, if you have problem, you can write in the chat also. A, B, C, D. Which one?
Ma'am, B.
Yes, it's the
B.
B, right? Project, program, portfolio. Yes. Please go through such kind of questions because this time we are not sure that whether it will be MCQ or like physical exam for you people. So be prepared for everything, right? I don't know, like if the pandemic ends or something like that. So we are over with the first module today. So probably from the next class we'll start with the second module. Then, but one more thing, in the next class we'll also discuss about the questions. I'll ask you like last class, also last day class. So we'll have one revision. Like then only I'll move to the second module. Okay. But I want like all of you to answer. Okay. That day I'll point out name and then I'll call you out and then you need to answer. Okay, or you need to check. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Let me take the attendance and then you people can. Just wait. Let me take the attendance. Okay. Okay. Thank you all. I'm done.
Thank you, ma'am.